What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's enjoying your weekends and the bye week. A stress-free Sunday of football is beyond welcomed. Thank you to everybody that's been joining our streams, checking out our videos. Also, we have some merch on sale, t-shirts and hoodies if you're interested. I've been doing this channel for a while, and we always say winning is the ultimate deodorant. And that could not be any more true than the current state of the New York Jets. When you think about all the storylines heading into the Bengal game, and then the aftermath following the win. It was bench Justin Fields. We want to see Tyrod Taylor the rest of the year. If he gets hurt, play Brady Cook. With Breece Hall, it was like we like Breece, but he could be traded, third or fourth round pick. We have to move on. The wide receiver group was a complete void. Nobody to believe in. What do we have behind, Mason Taylor, tight end position? Questioning the offensive line, who's giving up 6 sacks and 9 sacks. Are they physical enough? Are they coached well enough? Looking at Tanner Engstrand's play calling, is it him? Is it the quarterback? Defensively, can't get any turnovers, can't get any sacks. It was a lot of questions about Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson, Quincy Williams. The Jets win the game, and everything changes. Aaron Glenn's no longer on the hot seat. Now he's a good coach where his team didn't quit on him. You look at the quarterback. Now it's like, let Justin Fields get in rhythm, let him spread it around, be more aggressive with him, let him use his legs a lot more in the play calling, and he could do some things. So basically, Engstrand got yelled out by Aaron Glenn, opened up the offense, keep being aggressive on offense. The offensive line, they were stout, didn't give up any sacks, or maybe one. They look great. They're back. They've arrived now. You saw good things from Arian Smith, Isaiah Williams, Mason Taylor. Now it's like, there's a lot of pieces here that are slowly developing. Were they developing, or was it one game? Is it an anomaly? On defense, you had the big sack by Will McDonald, but still some things you don't like. They traded Michael Carter away, but it's cool to feel good about your team, and it was nothing better than going into the bye week off a win, because now it's not the 0-8 Jets. They suck. It's all not doom and gloom. Now everybody's trying to embrace the positives, where you're only as good as your last performance, and the Jets' last performance was encouraging until the Cleveland Brown game. And this is going to be Aaron Glenn's challenge, where off the bye, the Jets historically suck. They come out lifeless, they come out unprepared, and they usually lose. Can he bring his team? Can he galvanize his team and say, listen, let's build off this win now. Come out fast, come out aggressive, come out physical. Get these guys all back in, buy back in, and win 2 in a row. Can you get the same consistency on offense? Can you make a difference on defense where they can actually generate pressure and get some turnovers? How do you handle all this? How do you handle injuries? And how do you handle the trade deadline, which is huge, where I think that you have to really worry about if you trade a player like Breece or even Quinn Williams, taking the life out of the locker room, where you've been preaching, we're going to compete every week, we want the best chance to win. If you trade away your best player on offense or your best player on defense, what are you telling the locker room? And does that even matter? Because say, you know what, a lot of you guys may not even be here next year anyway. We have to get as many resources as we can to rebuild this team as fast as we can. That's going to be really interesting. For the record, I probably wouldn't do much. Maybe trade Quincy Williams, maybe trade Allen Lazard. I know you traded Michael Carter away. I'm not sure the Jets will be buyers. If you can get a safety somewhere, even wide receiver help, good for you. But this is really interesting. But the narratives around the narratives around this Jets team are fascinating to see following this win. It is. It's just like a whole different team play. Like it's a whole different reaction from everybody, which is fine. It's fun. I'm not complaining about it. But it's just like you got to keep it all in perspective, and it's all about being consistent. You need to see a lot more consistency for the rest of the season, or the win against the Bengals meant absolutely nothing. Talk to you guys later.